Hi everybody. Oh, happy Thursday to everybody. I was talking with my neighbors about lights and sirens um, the other night, uh, and there must have been 5 police cars and 2 fire trucks responded over on the next block. A couple of weeks ago, there was a man found hanging by the neck, dead, from a tree behind a restaurant just over on the next block. And it's up in the air. It's still being investigated. Last report, there was no evidence of foul play, so they may be considering it to be a suicide. But I don't know. Just the other night, the tree where that man was found to be hanging had been lit on fire. And so far, no reports from the police about who started it or how it started or anything. I just thought that was kind of weird that this this tree would all of a sudden just be set on fire. I don't know if that has anything to do with maybe the guy's family grieving, or maybe it's like a symbol, some kind of a sign to the neighborhood or something. I don't know. We have a lot of gang activity around here. We've got Sureños, Southern California gangsters who are continually at war with the Norteños, who are Northern California gangsters in the Hispanic arena of that type of thing. And we've got a faction of MS-13 that actually has everybody on the run around here. Nobody wants to tangle with those guys. And so there's been a couple of stabbings here of late, and gunshots are, I mean, I don't even call the cops when I hear gunshots anymore. They're just so prevalent. You know, unless I hear them like right outside my house, I'm not really worried about it. I mean, what was it, a year and a half ago or so, there was uh, rapid fire gunshots, sounded like a 45 ACP pistol just being, it was just bob, 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 just in consecutive rapid fire pistol, and then periodically a louder, sounded like maybe a 12 or 10 gauge shotgun uh, going off, and then there was nothing. And my next door neighbor uh, and I, we're middle-aged guys, kind of, we consider ourselves the old lions of the neighborhood pride around here. You know, we went out there to go see what was going on, and there was 2 police cars blocking the street at the east end, and 2 police cars and a SUV from the cops blocking down the west cross street on this street. And nothing. We were moving around, and the cops were just blocking the street. They weren't investigating anything. And we saw several 45 caliber expended cartridges on the sidewalk, and we decided, well, we better get out of here, and the cops are going to blame us for it. And so we just kind of headed back to my place, and we're talking about it. And after a while, a policeman pulls up and catches us before we come in, and he's like, if we'd seen anything that was going on, and we told him we just heard gunshots, went out to go see, and he said, well, to keep the street clear because they're waiting for the SWAT team to show up. I'm like, really? I said, there's nobody around. You guys are waiting for SWAT? I mean, somebody could be bleeding to death in the yard or behind a door here, you know? And they said, no, They're waiting for the sheriff to send the SWAT team out, or whatever. So, I mean, the cops are chicken shit, I think. Uh, everything's, they're, I can't really blame them. I mean, you're going up against possible gangsters, but I mean, really, I mean, that's the job you're paid to do, is to, well, we all know they can't prevent anything, but, they always come in after the fact. But you'd think that their concern for human beings dying on the street would override their need to hide behind their car or whatever. Wait for the militarized version of their counterparts to show up. They wanted to guarantee their safety a little bit better, but I mean, I just thought that's almost cowardly in my view. But there's just so much bad stuff going on. I don't know where you guys live, but in the past 3 or 4 years, we've seen an upsurge in violence around here. And I mean, this guy hanging in the tree really has a lot of the neighbors around here kind of stirred up. And I know it's just, to me, it's a sign of the times. We can't be paralyzed with fear about the things going on around us. We have our lives to live, and those of us that are following Yahweh's will, we're commanded. When we see the things happening that are happening today in the world, we're supposed to raise up our heads because our deliverance is coming near. So I just wanted to touch on that. There's a lot of stuff happening in the world, and those of us who share the same faith in Yeshua HaMashiach, we should take heart, raise our heads up, because our deliverance is near. I want to encourage all of you that are his disciples to stay the course, keep the faith. Don't be shaken by the things that you see. John wrote that where there's love, there's no fear. So the Lord's shalom on all of you, and I hope to talk with you again soon. Take care, and may you all be blessed.